Other news now, the fallout is continuing after news broke Sunday that 2 Providence schools will be closing for good at the end of the school year. Yesterday, teachers and parents were pulled into some meetings where they learned which of the schools would be closing and also what their future could look like as a result. Erica Ritchie is joining us live in Providence. She has new details for us. Erica, what can you tell us?
Danielle, good morning. Yeah, we are inside the Feinstein School here on Broad Street in Providence. It's one of the 2 schools that is slated to close at the end of this school year. We just wrapped up minutes ago a tour with the Education Commissioner as she was getting a look, and our cameras were getting a look at some of the deficiencies inside the school that put it on the chopping block. I'm going to go ahead and show you one of them inside this classroom here. You can see on the ceiling there is deterioration from where rain comes in and water comes in because of the condition of the building here. Some of the other things that we got to see down in the basement, and we'll be able to get some video for you next half hour, but down in the basement is really this fallout shelter that was created when this school was built in 1895. There are gallons of water down there in case this ever needed to be an evacuation place. There was also a telephone that we saw in the bathroom in the teacher's room that has been in place since Grover Cleveland was president. So things like that really put the date on this school here, and the Education Commissioner addressed some of those things. Take a listen.
But this is not okay. It's not okay that we're sending kids to a school, the teachers are coming to work in a place that you can actually smell the sewage. You know, it's going to be difficult, but right now this is exciting. It's exciting for us in Providence to have the ability to have brand new schools.
All right, so it is all part of their plan that's known as Newer and Fewer. At the end of this facilities plan, that's about $500 million. There should be 10 new or like new buildings in the city. Some of them will be closing, consolidating down to smaller, fewer schools, but they will be newer in the city. The Lauro School is another one that is slated to close at the end of the school year. And then we also learned last night that the Gilbert Stewart Middle School in Providence is also going to begin a phase out next year, because that is slated to close the following year in order to accommodate a brand new pre-K to 8 campus in that vicinity. Much more on that coming up next half hour. For now, live in Providence, Erica Ritchie, 12 News.
So at the end of the school year, it will be the end of an era for 2 Providence elementary schools. The Carl G. Lauro Elementary School and the Feinstein at Broad Street School will be permanently closed as part of the district's $500 million facilities plan.
And then last night, we also learned a 3rd school is now on the chopping block. Erica Ritchie is live in Providence. She spoke with the Education Commissioner this morning. And what did she have to say, Erica?
Well, Danielle, we'll get to that in just a second. We've moved from the classroom where I saw you last to the auditorium here at the Feinstein School on Broad Street. And I want to go ahead and continue to show you the deficiencies that they were talking about here. Just take a look in the auditorium right up on that ceiling. You can see where the water has just poured through the roof and into the ceilings. And they tell us here when it rains, it is felt on the tops of the heads of the students here. But interestingly, this school is just a treasure trove of history. This here, guys, this is a picture of the first graduating class here from 1898. This school building was built in 1895. So, of course, the chief operating officer for RIDE telling us museums are not conducive for educational spaces, and I don't think anyone would disagree with that. But there is a lot of rich history in this building here. Let's go ahead and show you as we toured with the Education Commissioner just a short time ago throughout the morning here, seeing a lot of different areas of the school that were really working to convince us that this decision to close this school was the right one, along with the Lauro School. And we also learned that Gilbert Stewart Middle School here in Providence is also going to be closing in the 2024-2025 school year. A phase out will begin there next year. That school is going to be going to a different model of schooling, if you will, not what we're used to. Instead of the pre-K, the elementary school, and then the middle school steps, this is going to be all one school that will embody pre-K to 8 services. It's really a new model, and there are 5 of those models on this new district plan that's expected to cost about $500 million over the next several years. That will end with about 10 new or like new school buildings. Now, this announcement about the closures, that's really been the sticking point since it was breaking on Sunday, because it was really sprung on teachers, parents, faculty. And so we asked the Education Commissioner about that just a short time ago. Here was her response.
This was not our plan. Our plan was to speak with them, speak with the families first. But you know, things happen. Obviously, there was a leak. It was put out there before we were ready to actually communicate this to the public. And it's unfortunate, but we're here. And we're here, and we should be excited about what's happening.
All right, and so while the dust is still settling for the parents and for the teachers, they have been told that every union employee in the district will have a job next school year. Those who are employed at the two schools that are closing, it may not be in a position that they want, but they will be guaranteed a position in the district. Families will also, after the new year, be hearing from the district about meeting opportunities where they'll learn how they can best choose the school that they would like their child to go to. We have been told, guys, that they're going to work to make sure that no siblings are separated in the transition. That's the latest live in Providence. Erica Ritchie, 12 News.